morning.
Yes.
I just going up in Boston.
Yes, of course.
Hope it doesn't come here.
Yeah. Before I get into the actual speech, it really has been an honor and a privilege to work with all the organizations that are here for the past 2.5 years in the state Senate. And I've come to know the Korean American community as real friends. And unfortunately, the trouble that's going on with North Korea, I watch the news now every day because I feel so personally involved in what's happening. And I want you to know that whatever happens, I'm here to help the Korean community and the Republic of South Korea, whatever happens. And, we, the American people stand with you and the Korean community in this, and we hope that everything will work out. But I do feel personally involved every time I see the news. So last year, I actually asked Dawa, and Dawa Jung from my office, why are there so many Korean American events in the month of May? And because I was invited to all of them, and I would go to as many as possible. And she responded that the month of May is considered National Family Month in Korea, with Parents' Day, Children's Day, and Teachers' Day, falling both in the month. After hearing that, I thought it would be a great idea if we could do something here in the city of New York to honor the same traditions that you have in Korea for the Korean American community and recognize May as Family Month here in New York. Since then, I communicated with Christine Colligan from the Korean American Parents Association, Mr. Paul Yu from the Korean American Association of Queens, and Mr. Im from the Korean American Philly Piety Association. As a result of those conversations and others, I introduced a Senate resolution that would memorialize Governor Cuomo to proclaim May 2013, and I hope every year from now on, as Korean American Family Month. I'm pleased to announce that resolution was passed just this past week by the Senate. Family values are at the core of the Korean culture. Koreans have a long tradition of sincere respect and admiration for one's parents, elders, and teachers. Mutual love and respect between parents and children to be celebrated on May 5th, the Children's Day. That day reminds all of us that children are the future of our nation and how important it is to provide a caring environment for our children to learn and develop. As you know, families nowadays have highly demanding work and school responsibilities, making it difficult for families to balance their time between work and family. I believe that this challenge is also experienced by many Korean American families, some of whom must overcome the cultural gap between the first-generation parents and second-generation. Spending quality family time plays a critical role in strengthening family ties. For this reason, I hope that this resolution serves as a reminder for all of us to take the time to express our appreciation to each family member and engage in family activities, whether it be visiting a local park, preparing and eating family meals together, or exercising together. And I would like to take this opportunity to express my sincere appreciation for the many programs that you and your organizations provide for families and individuals in need. As much as this resolution celebrates and recognizes strong family ties, it also serves as a reminder to reach out to individuals who are in need of assistance. Your after-school programs have become a critical lifeline to working families in the Korean community and are more critical than ever in the current difficult economy. Your housing and shelter programs for victims of domestic violence have helped them get back on the path to independence and recreate a stable family structure. You have truly become the second home for many Korean American families. Now, in addition to the resolution, I have a petition because the governor has his own process by which he proclaims special events. So I have a petition that I hope all of you will sign as representatives of the various Korean American organizations, asking the governor to do what the Senate has urged him to do and proclaim May as Korean American Family Month. With that, again, I'm so pleased that so many of you are here today. I'm going to call on a number of the organizations who want to speak, and then I'll recognize everybody, every organization that is here. And of course, that one hasn't changed.
So now we Mr. David Lee from...
Right, okay. And I'm going to call is Mr. Kim from the Korean American Civic Empowerment Organization. Second person I'm going to recognize is Ms. Lee from the Korean Community Services in Metropolitan New York. The Executive Director. First person that's going to speak is Ms. Young from the Korean American Family Service Center.
I didn't expect to be
Oh, you didn't
first.
expect that, okay.
But should I go ahead?
Yeah, go ahead.
Sure. Thank you so much, Senator, for this wonderful day, and I think this incredible. As you know, Korean American Family Service Center provides critical services to families who are in need. And as Senator said, I think May is a very wonderful and important month for us so that we can really go back to the meaning of the family. And I really truly believe that healthy family means healthy community. And I think that's why the May, Senator claimed the May becoming the family month is very, very important to the Korean American community. So thank you so much. And we hope that all the community members work together to make sure that there are enough support and clinical services to provide to families so that we can really promote the healthy community. I especially thank Senator when our Hodori after school program got complete budget cuts from New York City. Senator was able to write a support letter to the state so that we can get some resources and information from the state. So thank you again, and we'll, on behalf of Korean American Family Service Center, we want to make sure that we will work with the senator and other elected officials to provide clinical services to the families who are in need. Thank you so much.
Thank you. And next, the President, Mr. Im from the Korean American Filial Piety Society, and a good friend.
여러분이 귀히 아시는 바와 마찬가지로 우리 한국에서도 과거에 그 어머니날이 있었고 어린이날이 있었고 어버이날은 아버지날은 없었어요. 나중에 이제 그게 문제가 돼가지고 같이 묶어가지고 어버이날이라고 이제 통틀어서 5월 8일을 이렇게 행사를 해온 적이 있었죠. 근데 이제 미국에서도 지금 여기는 이제 파더스데이, 머더스데이 이제 다 있고 어린이날은 또 없어요. 그런데 이제 이런 거를 우리 저기 아벨라 의원이 상당히 우리 한인 사회에 대해서 관심을 참 많이 가져줘요. 네. 지난번에 위안부 문제도 가서 결의안을 통과시켰고 또 이번에도 이게 5월 달을 맞이해서 여러 가지 이제 각처의 이제 행사들이 많을 텐데 그래서 뭔가 여기서도 하나로 묶어가지고 한인 사회가 한국의 정서를 그대로 살릴 수 있고 표현할 수 있는 그런 방법을 모색을 해가지고 어린이날, 어머니날, 아버지날 이게 전부 합해가지고 가정의 날이다 이렇게 하나로 묶어서 이걸 의회에다가 상정을 해가지고 이게 통과가 됐어요. 그래서 이제 그걸 오늘 선포하는 날입니다. 그래서 정말 이 위원이 우리 한인 사회에 대해서 상당히 깊은 관심을 가지고 이렇게 참 애써 주시는데 앞으로 이제 구청장 지금 후보 나오겠는데 우리 여러분들 적극적으로 좀 보내해 주시면 좋겠습니다.
Our next speaker is Ms. Culligan from the Korean American Parents Association of New York.
Should I do it in Korean or English?
It's up to you.
안녕하십니까. 이중언어로 하겠습니다. 안녕하십니까. 우선 하나님께 감사드리고 토니 아벨라 의원이 이렇게 우리가 잿더미에서 지금 세계 10대 안에 드는 거는 교육과 가정의 반류라고 생각합니다. 그거를 우리가 이것뿐이 아니라 우리가 롤모델이 돼서 지금 미국에 여러 가지 많은 일이 일어나고 있는데 이것으로 인해서 정말 미국 전체가 더욱더 가정이 안정되고 또 이 세계 안에서 더욱더 옛날 같은 패밀리 발류로 돌아가는 그런 계기가 되기를 바랍니다. I thank God for this opportunity and I thank God for the give you the wisdom of the recognize of the family value Ash to the number 10 country in the world, the Korea valued as a family and also education. And I'm very happy and thrilled that you recognize that, and I wish this will be the role model for the all of the United States and all the global rise. And this is the beginning, and we go back to the first family value. Now we have all this uncertain and dangerous thing happen with this initiation, and we'll be more stronger country. God bless you, and God bless America.
Next, we have Mr. Lee from the Korean American Public Affairs Committee.
Always, you did a great job for the Korean community, and we are so proud we could support you, not only as a senator, but also to be a president of Queensboro. And the family value is very core value, which bring up our community more livable and more respectable, and all of our children grown up. Even we are from Asia and also from the Ash, just like you mentioning. But now we are one of the superpower in economics in Asia, and also for the cultural value, one of the biggest power in the world, I believe. New gentlemen coming out from Sai, it is already 1,000 like people, and as always, Gangnam Style is billions and billions of people like that. So, which is great event and the opportunity. And the core value behind of the scene is family value, I believe. And you are qualified to be a president of Queensboro because you put the right value of the community. I like that. So as always, I really appreciate you helping us, especially the Comfort Woman resolution is a big hit in not only here but also in Korea. And President Kim, he did a great job, as always. And we partnered together to bring up this issue. And we try to solve this issue as soon as possible. Not only establish the memorial, but also we should reconcile this issue with the Japanese people and Japanese government. And so, in that token, your job is so wonderful and so appreciable. Again, I don't want to talk too much, and I appreciate about what you're helping us. And with your foundation, community will growing up more strongly, and we'll be behind the view to help you. Thank you so much.
I'd like to recognize, but he doesn't want to speak, Mr. Ko from the Korean American Association of Queens. And now President Kim from the Korean American Senior Citizen Society of New York.
안녕하세요. 미스터 토니아 웰라 세크레터리 이름이 정다와씨입니다. 모두 다 와주셔서 감사합니다.
Okay, now you got to translate.
우선 코리안 커뮤니티를 위해서 이렇게 애써주시는 세네터 토니아 웰라한테 큰 박수 먼저 드립니다. 동방의 예의지국이라고 그랬습니다. 한국은 5월은 어린이날, 어버이날, 또 가정의 날이 세 날이 합친 아주 우리 예라고 그러면은 이거 영어로 난 예가 뭔지 모르는데 예의 전통을 살리는 종주국이라고 해도 과언이 아닙니다. 대한민국은 이러한 이 사람이 살아나가는 데 있어서 꼭 필요한 인도를 중심으로 하는 이런 위대한 날을 정말 기리기 위하여 토니아 발락께서 5월을 가정해달라고 상정해 주신 데 대해서 정말 감사합니다. 우리는 이 훌륭한 날을 대대손손이 영원히 길이 이어갈 것임을 여러분과 함께 길이 맹세하며 이번에 토니아 발락께서는 이 퀸스 카운티에 보로장으로 출마를 하셨습니다. 이렇게 한인 커뮤니티를 위해서 열심히 일을 해주시는 토니 하벨라께 우리는 또 그 나름대로의 보답을 해야 되지 않겠습니까? 여러분 아무쪼 이번 선거에 토니 아벨라이언 한인 선거인단을 동원해서 투표해 주시기 바랍니다. 감사합니다.
The next speaker is Ms. Kim from the Women in Need Center.
감사합니다. I thank you so much, and then I really appreciate and an honor to have this wonderful, wonderful occasion for our community. You know, it's a really good occasion that we can have this day, special money. Also, I wanted to add one more day. You know, in Korea, it's been about 5 years now already. May 21st, 5월 21일이 부부의 날이에요. It's a married couples day. It's a special day already. Two becomes one. That's why it's 221. So it's totally the family month day, family month of the May. And then especially the Women in Need Center, we have the women's shelter. So when we see lots of the victims of the domestic violence, and we see how important the family is, and especially the couples, you know, when they're married and then they have cherished and then honored each other and then respect. And we're so happy, you know, that, you know, when we have this kind of date or occasion set up, probably this community will have some sort of activity together, and then be able to, you know, 공부하는 게 뭐죠? to communicate with the community rather than our, you know, the organization only to do something about this. You know, so I so welcome his idea, and then thank you so much.
Thank you. Okay. Anybody want to speak? Yeah. Okay. Well, write it down for me. Okay. So we have a few more organizations that would like to speak, and that's great.
I mean, to be recognized.
To be recognized.
Many of them, right?
I was getting to everybody. Don't worry. But she keeps on top of me. Make sure it's the right thing. And again, you know, I don't say this enough about Dawa, but when you know, since she started working for me, she passed the bar. She's now an attorney. She's my deputy legal counsel, and I can't tell you how much a pleasure she's been to work for me, and I count my blessing each and every day that I have her on my staff. So some of the other groups I want to recognize is President Park from the Korean Traditional Music and Dance Institute. President Lee from the Korean Women's Association. And President Chung from the Korean American Women's Organization in New York. And Mr. Lee from the Korean American Chamber of Commerce. Okay.
You miss
Sure,
one more person, very important. Greg Lin represents, he's the president of Korean Kappa.
He's standing in the back.
Thank you for coming.
Do you want to come up? Sure.
Public servant and community activist. In the light of what is happening in Korean Peninsula, and also Flushing as a Korean Americans, immigration epicenter, starting this November, it's going to have a serious problem the entire Korean small business community of Flushing will face, as that the ground of the municipal parking lot 1 will start breaking. So breaking ground for that lot. So we, Korean American community, needs every support from every American government, every level. So as we all know, Tony Abella, Senator, is really loving all his people of his communities, and is including especially Korean Americans. So for that, I really thank you very much. Continue your good work. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Bright Lim. 안녕하세요, 임대중입니다. So I've already heard much more eloquent statements than I can provide, but I will add one comment, which is that our organization, Kappa, is about empowerment and increased participation. But what brings about empowerment and participation? I think it begins with recognition. And particularly in the Korean American community, one of the things that we are looking for is that recognition of distinctly Korean American concerns, Queens, Korean American concerns, and it is gestures like this which provide that recognition not only amongst ourselves but to the general public. So I welcome this development. Thank the Senator for that.
Ms. Lee wants to say that.
No, sorry. I wasn't going to say anything, but then I feel like... But this goes so well with your resolution, because for example, we have our, on May 11th, our Parents' Day Festival, which as you all know, I'm sure, is an opportunity for the community to come together with the grandparents and the parents, and then they even bring some of their children sometime. But that's actually really the essence, I think, of what this resolution is a day where we can recognize families, Korean traditions, and also celebrate the new incoming generations. And so, we're very pleased to host today's press event, and thank you so much for thinking about the Korean community. So thank you.
Any questions from the media? No? We'll do it later? Okay. What I'd like to do is take one picture with all the organizations and a copy of the actual resolution. So if everybody could come up, we'll take a picture.
This way, please.
Okay, one more here. 1, 2.
Annyeonghaseyo, State Senator Tony Avella, and I'm happy to present the proclamation that I got approved by the Senate asking the governor to proclaim May as Korean American Family Values Month. I think this is a great opportunity to celebrate Korean family values, and I think it's also important for the rest of the country to return to real family values. This is the core of the Korean culture, and it should be the core of the American culture as well. 감사합니다.
안녕하십니까. 뉴욕 한인학부모협회 공동회장 최윤희입니다. 오늘 뉴욕주에서 토니 아벨라 의원의 제의로 해서 한국 가정의 달로 된 거는 2008년도 그러니까 매년에 5월 16일을 Teachers Day로 스승의 날로 한 거랑 더불어서 이건 아주 쾌거라고 생각합니다. 그래서 우리가 정말 잿더미에서 지금 세계 탑 10 그런 나라가 된 것은 교육과 가정의 힘인데 이것을 뉴욕주 상원에서 이거를 인정하게 된 거 이거 큰 수확이라고 생각하고요. 우리의 이런 좋은 포변이 미국 전체에 더 나가서는 전 세계에 그런 모범이 꼭 되리라고 생각합니다. 감사합니다.
부장 김은경입니다. 오늘 토니 아벨라 상원의원께서 5월을 특별히 한국인들의 특별한 가정의 달 행사로 지정을 하셨어요. 그래서 저로서 너무나도 personally 개인적으로 너무 반갑고 감사하고 그렇습니다. 그래서 이것들이 이제 저희 무지개 집에서 항상 가정 폭력으로 인해서 힘드신 분들이 많이 오시곤 하셨는데 이렇게 가정의 달 이렇게 해서 이 커뮤니티 전체에서 이것을 행사로 하고 또 사람들에게 다 인식이 시켜지고 그렇게 된다면은 많은 효과가 있지 않을까. 또 가정을 더 소중히 여기는 그러한 이민사회에서 지금 너무 바쁘고 힘드시고 하는데 그 사이에 가운데서도 가정을 돌볼 수 있고 다시 되돌아볼 수 있고 아름다운 가정 또 부부를 만들어갈 수 있으면 참 좋겠습니다. 그래서 저는 퍼스널리 너무 감사하고요. 그리고 축하합니다.